Yeezus, Kanye West's most experimental studio album to this day. A true masterpiece. It's 10 songs, but it has a way darker story than most people would think, and I'm going to be explaining that in today's video. Today we will be unraveling the true mystery of the album Yeezus. Song number 1, the intro. On Sight. Instead of putting a catchy song like Good Morning or Say You Will, Kanye puts a rough introduction. It really introduces the mood of the album. The mood is rough and industrial. And to start off the story, the arrogant man will progress over the next 10 songs. It shows what Kanye will transform into and how big his ego actually is. Great intro. Track 2, Black Skinhead. This is a more tribal song where Kanye shows he continues to brag. From the first track, where Kanye focused on making people unlike him, this song, he continues that. Basically a continuation. Track 3, I Am a God. Kanye escalates the braggadocious nature at a peak, implying he's a god with a grimy beat and powerful lyrics. Great energy. Honestly, this is a contender for a top 5 song on the album, even though there's not a lot of songs. This really makes Yeezus, adds to the tone of the whole album. Track 4, New Slaves. Kanye starts explaining why he is the way he is, and people finally sympathize a little bit with him. He goes into detail why the modern day slaves are of the industry and all the reasons why. But the story goes into greater detail, but this really shows the story of Yeezus, showing how big his ego is. Track 5, Hold My Liquor. The story reaches a midpoint where Kanye realizes that highs come with lows, and the reason he's so confident is he's trying to make up for something. Now that he realizes that, in all his many addictions, his many twisted ways, he finally changes and wants to get better. And he adds a Chief Keef feature in for some more lore. Track 6, I'm In It. Kanye is trapped in sadness and in sin, where he struggles with drinking and his flaws. The flaws really shine, and this is like the pressing point on the album, where Kanye's ego is so high that he's insecure, and it reaches a breaking point. Track 7, Blood on the Leaves, a second turning point for the album. Kanye starts to calm down and realize there's good and evil in everything, and that everyone makes mistakes, and reinforces why he's so confident, and he comes back even stronger than before, more secure, and happy with himself. Track 8, Guilt Trip. Kanye finally talks about why he's sad and expresses himself for his past trauma so that he can get over it and move on. Track 8, Guilt Trip. Track 9, Send It Up, arguably the least story song. Kanye goes back to bragging and shows how he always will be confident. Bound 2. Kanye is happy with himself and is ready to find love again. After gaining his strength and going through so much pain, he's finally experiencing it and exploring himself and is ready to go back to love.